Do you like jerkbaits and old man trucker hats? That's what I got for you today. Welcome back to Platinum Fishing. James here. I got my old man trucker hat, I got my jerkbaits, and today we're going to talk about some of my favorite jerkbaits that have produced some really big fish for me. All right, first one that I have up is the Rapala Xwrap. This one is an XR10 size, so I believe it's about 4 inches long. And this is one of my favorite jerkbaits of all time. It's fantastic. It is a suspending jerkbait, so that means when it's in the water, you jerk it or reel it in, and it'll start to go down. And when you stop jerking it or reeling it in, it stays there. It doesn't go down or up or anything like that. Unless you have a heavy leader on, it might go down a little bit, but it generally stays there. Usually when the fish hit it is when it's just floating there. It does have rattles in it. It has a bucktail on the end, and I find these bucktails do make a difference. The fish see it and they go for it more. The other great thing about these is they cast like a bullet. They go so far. This color is also called Clown, another very versatile color. You can never go wrong with this color. It works in pretty much all colors of water, I find. It's great. Next up, I have another lure that I've been using for years. It's a cotton cordell Rippln redfin, and this color is gold orange. It's got 3 treble hooks on it. This one has actually produced a lot of pike. Bass love it too, walleye love it. It's a great all-around lure for sure. I do mostly use it for pike, but bass do hit it sometimes. It's got great action. It is a shallow diver, just a great all-around lure. I have a few different colors in this. Next one is a Rapala floating minnow. This is an old one. This one's really old. I think this one could be from the 80s. These just always work. It's a lure that has just always worked, and it always will work. You can never go wrong with the Rapala floating lures. Now they'll float on the top of the water when you're not reeling it in, as long as you're just using braid or monofilament. But once you start reeling it, it goes down just a little bit, maybe a few inches. If you're using fluorocarbon line, it might go down a little bit further. These just always work. This one here is an orange color. It's probably about 2.5 inches. And I love this lure. I'll always have it in my tackle box. This particular color has really worked for me. All right, the last one up is the yo-ziri 3DB jerkbait. So I'm pretty new to using yo-ziri lures. Actually, last year was the first time I ever used one. And this particular bait was my best jerkbait last year. I caught the most bass out of all my jerkbaits with this one here. The color is called Prism Shad. It's kind of a clear see-through lure, but it's got some blue on the sides, and it's clear, and then it's got black on the top. It's got really big eyes. It just looks amazing in the water when you're working this bait. It does have rattles, and just a fantastic bait. I'll be using it again this year for sure. And I'll probably be looking into getting some more yo-ziri baits as well. All right, that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, or if you got some of these baits and they worked for you, do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, guys. And I'll have some more videos coming for jerkbaits, crankbaits, lots of other different lures that are my favorite, okay? All right, take care, guys.